MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in, Johnny Bench. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Gardner. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center, the 396th of his career. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead. At the plate now, Tony Perez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Andujar brings it in, and there's out number 2. In now for the Reds, George Foster, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. And the throw is in time to get him to retire. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gio Urshela is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hops this one up. Kluber waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 2 hits in 7 tries. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Second inning set to go, and up next the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. all of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Striding in, Barry Larkin. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And there are two away now. Striding into the box, Brett Boone. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Morgan bats left but throws right and stands 5'7". He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. So it was a swinging strike 3. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Tony Perez. Popped up. Andujar is there. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. LeMahieu's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the side. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out the third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
Ready with the 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. Perez is under it, and that ends the inning. Can't start any. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Ready for another chance? Brett Boone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heat.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one skied out toward right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Jay Happ will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Perez leads off second with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now batting, Ken Griffey. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the leading off the inning, Luke Voit, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go one. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Boone. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And
oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Mellow to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Standing in, Joe Morgan. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Johnny Bench. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0, drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Swung on and missed, that's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Andujar becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and one error on the Yankee line score so far. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And Zach Britton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Foster. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 20, Ken Griffey.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Into the box now, Barry Larkin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brett Boone. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Barry Larkin. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. Here's a chopper to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he. So digging in now, Eric Davis. He went deep back in the fifth.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Drilled to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been.